have questions for Teddy. It's just audio today for him. So with that said, Teddy, if you want to open it up, we're all ready to go.
Oh, okay. Get a chance with the bye week, to recover, get some guys healthy. You get to evaluate some of the things that we've done this year, some of the things we've done well, some of the areas we need to improve in, and hopefully we can make a run for these next 4 games.
Let's go to Steve Reed for the first question, followed by Phil Orban.
Hey, Teddy, 2-part question. Just wanted to follow up on, it looked like your arm got banged up yesterday. How are you on that? And then secondly, I know it's kind of a tough question given coming off this loss, but I just wonder if you could talk about the culture that the Matt Rule has created here and your thoughts on, what he has done here in the short amount of time and, what he's kind of instilled in players here this season.
Yeah, my arm is completely fine. I think I just got hit on the ball on one of the passes that I threw, but I'm completely fine. Woke up feeling good. And then, when you think about the culture that Coach Rule is building here, it's a fun one to be a part of. I think he's laying the foundation of a team that's going to be, a tough team, a fast team, a team that, plays for one another. And that's a great, team to be a part of. It's always competition. It's very competitive atmosphere. And it's bringing out the best in everyone that's involved in the organization.
Hey, Teddy, I'm curious what your reaction was to what happened in Denver with the Broncos quarterback situation, and if there's been any discussion as far as anything to safeguard against something like that happening to you guys.
Yeah, I think, you pay close attention to what's going on around the league, and you want to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable, and not, putting yourself in a position to, risk having not been able to play a game. Our room, our quarterback room, it's been a room we're very close, on and off the field. We've been doing a great job of just making sure we're monitoring, our contact tracers and things like that, making sure that, we're not spending too much time around each other, to put ourselves in harm's way.
Let's go to David Newton for the next question, followed by Jonathan Alexander.
Hey, Teddy. As you went back over and studied the film and what happened on that pass to DJ Moore, just can you go back again over what happened on that play and what you could have done differently? And again, does it feel like this was your best effort?
Honestly, man, when the game is over and it's a game that, you really wanted to win and a game that you should have won, you walk away from that game frustrated. And, as the play was going on, like I said, we had a great play call. And, I think if we would have been able to just kill a play and get to the run or something like that, we may have given our chance a better chance to score, or if not, still ran some more time off the clock. But like I said in the press conference yesterday, it's just a throw that I got to make. We schemed the pass play up for a certain look, and they didn't give us that look. But, when DJ pops open behind those linebackers, I just got to make that throw. So I'm aware of that, man. When I'm playing well and my energy is there, this team plays well. And I think I just have to continue to be more consistent with, just the energy that I bring to the table on Sundays.
You look back, I know you don't like to look back a lot, but just how big that loss was if this team was going to make these last 4 games meaningful.
Yeah, every loss is a big loss, but that one especially. I think we would have had some great momentum heading into this bye week. And like I said, you're able to get healthier, get some guys back, and try to make a push for these last 4 games. But, we still have these 4 games left ahead of us, and, we want to make sure we make the most of them.
Go ahead.
Hey, Teddy, Jonathan Alexander, Charlotte Observer. Hope you're doing well. I'm wondering, do you believe that there's been a common theme as to why you all, I guess haven't been able to get over a hump in the final few minutes of games?
Honestly, man, it's just one of those deals where we just got to make sure that, we're all, aware of situations and things like that. I think each situation has presented a different, opportunity. We had 2 games this year where, I threw an interception, in crucial moments. And then, against the Saints, I got sacked. And then, at the end of the day, it's as bad as we play in some of those games, as good as we play in some of those games, we always, have an opportunity with the ball last. And I think, as we continue to grow as an organization, we'll find ourselves winning those close football games. I think right now we're just, going through the phase of just, of struggle. And I think it's a struggle that won't last long. I think we have a team that's really, committed to just playing for one another and really trying to get over that hump.
Let's go to Josh Klein for the next question, and then Joe Person.
Hey, Teddy. It seemed like you guys had some success a few weeks ago in the red zone, and now those problems are kind of cropping back up. Is there one thing that you can identify that you're having trouble with, whether it was the first half interception or obviously the final drive, or the second to last drive? Is there something that you can identify that's going wrong once the fields get shorter down there?
Honestly, I can't turn the ball over in the red zone. Those are points that I'm taking off the board, especially in a game like that. So, it's one of those deals where we understand, man, when we're down there, we have points, so you don't have to force anything, you don't have to want to try to eliminate the negative plays. But I think the weeks that we were playing well in the red zone, I think, man, we just did a great job of just running the ball down there and things like that. We have playmakers who are able to make plays down there, and, we just want to continue to give them a chance. But the biggest thing is just third downs in the red zone and not turning the ball over. If we could just convert third downs in the red zone, that'll lead to points. And if we don't turn the ball over, we definitely could get points.
And then just real quick to follow up, specifically the interception that you threw, it looked like Mike Davis was who you were intended for. Was it for Mike or was it Robbie? What happened on that play?
Yeah, it was for Mike, but, it was honestly a play call, man, that, I had dotted. I told Joe that was a play that I wanted to run. I was confident with that play. And, the downside to that play is, if Robbie, beats the Mike too fast, if Mike breaks in, then it looks like we got 2 guys in the same spot. When, honestly, if I just start with Mike on that play, I think I get the ball to Mike faster and Mike can just walk right in the end zone. So because I started to the 3 receiver side, expecting a certain look and then trying to get to Mike as a check down, Eric just made a great play, intercepted the ball. And, that's something that can't happen down there.
Hey, Teddy, it looks like you guys will get Christian back after the bye. When you guys started off without him, about winning, I think 3 in a row, there was talk kind of nationally, not even necessarily about Christian per se, but the whole idea of running backs and big contracts. As this season has gone on without him, has his value and worth to the team become even more apparent in your eyes?
And we appreciate, all the guys that we have because, these are guys who, lay it all on the line for us every week. So, we appreciate and we value all of our guys. And, we love Christian, we love Mike, we love Reggie. We love all of those guys, Trent and everyone else. So, it's just one of those deals where we appreciate the guys because they work extremely hard and they give us their full effort every Sunday.
What will it mean if you can get Christian back, and what does he bring that may be a little different to the offense?
Honestly, I think, man, teams play us differently, a little differently when Christian's in. Just basing it off, the last game with the Chiefs, the way they played us, it was a little different from, other teams that played us. So I think teams are conscious of, the versatility that he brings to the table, and Mike brings versatility to the table as well. I think teams are just aware of trying to cover, Christian with safeties or defensive backs who can cover better, and trying to eliminate those one-on-one matchups with Christian versus linebackers.
Let's go to Darren Gant for the next question, and then Elena Getzenberg.
Teddy, you started the game 1 of 7. Was there a element of nerves about that, about going back to Minnesota, or as you look back on that, what do you identify as part of the reason for that slow start?
I think, man, those guys made some plays as well. You don't want to take anything from Minnesota, but there were about 2 or 3 throws that I wish that I could have had back. But, we just didn't get in the rhythm early. And I think, some of our best games this year have been when we passed the ball to open up the run game. So I think just trying to get in the rhythm much sooner, that played a role.
Hey, Teddy, I was curious, do you feel like since Joe's moved down to the sideline that it's helped, that you feel like you guys are more on the same page, or what impact do you think that's had over the last few games?
Yeah, we've definitely been on the same page. Just Joe being down there, he's able to feel the game. I think, he enjoys being down there, being able to interact with the guys, get some insight on what's going on, being able to walk down the sideline and continue to motivate guys. But just having his presence down there, we're able to talk about different things. He's able to see the game the way I'm seeing it. So it's been a huge benefit to having him down there.
And then I was curious for you, now you have to kind of take a tough loss, carry it for 2 weeks with the bye week. Is that hard to kind of move on from one where you don't get to play for 2 weeks, or what are the next 2 weeks going to kind of look like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely tough, being that it's a bye week. You have to think about it all week. But, we have this saying of what's next, that we preach, around the facility. And I think, man, what happens is once you're able to, take accountability of what happened yesterday, look at the man in the mirror and be honest with him, then you're able to put that game behind you. And now for me, I'm able to, point the finger at myself, and remind myself that, man, there's so much more better football in me. And I think just continue to be honest with myself, and then, come up with a plan for these next 4 weeks on how you want to finish this season, because, 4 games is a lot of football. So we still have an opportunity to just do some great things.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for Teddy. Teddy, we appreciate you calling in.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.